Word. Nah, you did something. Knew what you did.
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course, part of the college football
So you
playoff.
decided to take over Utah State coaching job?
And now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's
I feel it's a job upgrade.
and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory.
Job upgrade.
Seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Utah State Aggies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
Hey, I'm surprised you didn't want the U. I mean, you can move into the SEC.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
Move TCU over to the SEC.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down here for this offense.
Okay. What we got here?
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that.
Just so
play.
you know what I mean. Do that.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big.
No, I thought it was a read option. I tried to keep it with the quarterback.
To get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Sets up as a third and
Where is that 95? There you go.
offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he make it to the marker? He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Offense in a split backfield now. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson.
You know, in that era that
You said you wanted to mess up the game plan.
Try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a big gain.
I'm not expecting you to get on him in over pursuit.
Ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big
What
gains.
hole?
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers.
I ain't see you. I ain't see you.
Second down and goal upcoming.
I ain't see you.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown.
In there. I mean, come on, y'all. Show.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep
Hey,
these
show.
guys out of the end zone.
Help me get up in there.
Down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal.
Come on.
There for the defense.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly
Reach your hand out.
to prevent him from picking up the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Utah State. Offense off to a great start. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk.
That's the slow one. That's the one that had his best game against you last time.
After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able
I know which one you talking about.
The rhythm to the offense.
You ain't seen the other dude.
Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
I mean, I can put him in now. Hold up. Don't get it twisted.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
He put it out right. He put it out right. He'll finish number 1.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Did his job.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow.
No, I wouldn't worry about that time.
Nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, if you're going to make that
ball,
that means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
I don't know who you're talking about. I ain't seen nobody else bet that out.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down.
Ooh.
Second and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offense.
I wasn't on him. I was just making sure he ran right. I was in my zone, man. I had the flats. You worried about me?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I was where I needed to be.
The shotgun
right with
space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, what are you doing over there, man?
I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Big throw caught on the left side. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
You don't want it?
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be
where's my running back hurt?
The chemistry between these two.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The best running back, and this ain't gonna come back in the game, huh?
We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football.
Said he was gonna set it down
catching it
for the season.
Another positive game.
The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point,
don't start battling.
14.
Huh?
The team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Don't know nothing about that.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Receivers are bunched together.
Do that shit too, man.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40, the 30, at the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Utah State. And the interception.
You threw that mug, man. That was all you.
Potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator,
It's all you.
up in a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks.
It's all you.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That's all you.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Don't you got placement on?
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Really thought they said you lost somehow. 10-7. Said really thought they said you lost somehow. 10-7.
Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after
Game with Michigan.
last time out here.
Drop that.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass.
Wasn't even close, huh?
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air.
70.
Down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Get his ass.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, man, what you doing?
And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Take that. I'll take that defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yeah. Throw that out right over.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle?
It's baiting.
This time the
That's how
defense
we
wins
do
it and
it.
they get the sack.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
It's baiting. You hope you threw it.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job. From the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play.
Touchdown.
On the out route. Breaks clear.
Heisman Trophy winner right there, boy.
No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football.
I mean, he's backup tight end.
Speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to
Side. I saw you. Disrespectful.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line.
Got what?
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Ah, come on, man. We should beat that.
Forced down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
In your ass.
So impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their
wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Utah State. And a pick six.
Running like that dude out of the water boy.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Got tired.
BAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move.
You pissed.
Wow, that's the fourth tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield.
Okay, there we go. Back in the game.
Defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Pitches to the back. Finding space at the 20. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Catch made on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. It's caught behind the line. It's Daniels.
I've ought to just kept running.
That's going to be a loss on the play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing it down.
If I'd have just kept
and they make
running.
them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-0.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it.
Yeah, good job.
Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses.
That's at the edge.
Their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Come on.
Return after the interception sets the offense up in good shape.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the BAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Pass caught for 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
I don't trust you.
Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Goes to his right side there for the.
I thought you was coming back for the slide.
Right there. Worked his way for a short.
Otherwise, I'd have stayed up.
Not enough for the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down. We're going to throw it.
Yes.
And he's got some open field ahead.
And that's how you put your first points on the ball. I'm super pissed.
Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes,
Shut up.
stepping in front of
Should have been a shutout.
comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to take the extra point. And there's the point after. important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the
Like
break.
this, they ain't gonna want you after this showing. They're gonna be like, can't believe we tried to offer that guy.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half.
You got 95 holding it down.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense.
You got 95 holding it down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Just slid his ass just cuz.
Too much on that one.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff.
Yeah.
They played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good job here by the defense.
He tried to get in there. What you mean?
Here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Yeah.
That completion sets up an important third down play. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set down to the offense first down.
Hey.
The linebacker shifting
Yeah.
around now. They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down. But he
Yeah.
Grab down the middle. It's Baker.
Yeah.
Made at the 45, but enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Yes.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Yes.
Over the middle. It's Baker. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled at
Good
the
job.
1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I
So
love
wouldn't
seeing
have
that
been.
quarterback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this.
Bye-bye. Some chicken.
He's going to return
Chicken and watermelon.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play.
Yeah, he shut down both, but
Negative plays for this offense.
he was outside and got on tap.
But little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Here the defense was
Heisman Trophy winner right there, man.
in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Daniels.
Heisman Trophy winner right there.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down.
Boy, if that was a Heisman Trophy winner, he would have been gone.
Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Yes, playoffs too much for you, man. Play better in the conference championship game.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop at a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the
Should have slid his ass.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, but keep his drive moving.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter.
TCU 14.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
42 Spider.
Okay.
4-2 Spider.
A running play called on fourth down.
Yeah. Oh.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Take that
That
shit
one
back.
hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Terrier.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Going the other way. Can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken.
You said what?
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back.
You don't know what play you called, man?
Scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
We're trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision?
Yeah.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown continues.
That was your man. Should have got out there. I don't know what you were waiting on.
Had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive
Man,
line.
that was your
The entire
man.
unit has been dominant.
So what the safety at?
Now the all-important extra point. It's a fake BAT, looking to throw for it. That's out of bounds, very close to converting the fake, but not quite. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
TCU 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job
by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6.
Come on, get your number 3, number 7.
Getting a man right near the goal line.
Get your third one.
Boy, this quarterback is really
You obviously
rolling the
like
dice out
those,
here
T.
today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Anyway.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Oh, you got that.
Down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but
Got it in there.
hard deficit.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Proud you did that.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
I understand you didn't have no points.
Solid coverage there. They get
Like
it at the
kick the
15.
field.
That's where the offense will take over.
You,
And the Aggies
that
offense is
situation,
back
I don't
on
know
the
why
field.
you kick.
Gonna run it. It's Turner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12.
Slip and slide.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on
Ah,
the
come on, you gotta
They'll
bounce
actually
back.
lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Easy.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second down, that's a different deal.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Get your honey.
The 10.
Bam.
Touchdown, Utah State. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about how
Best running back in the nation for a reason right there, man.
they're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Quarterback drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it for the 2-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Way better than your
So
running
it'll be a
back.
touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Said he way better than your running back, man.
TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch
Got
made
you.
down inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Payne.
Yeah.
Looking for the end zone.
Let's think skill. Bring that shit back.
Here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Green 25. Flip it.
You wish.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Gives it to the back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 3rd down coming.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
The Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it
I
in.
don't even know who that is.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
The most impressive thing
Get him 1 yard for a touchdown. He got it.
still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, he got 153.
Timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah,
Nah, man, let me kick my extra point.
Away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Oh, man, on me, it's 70.
And advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.
Heisman right there.
Continue going forward.
Showed you why.
Pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around.
Said you better put some spec on his name.
Impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today.
Well, coach,
cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
good playing you again. I give you Big 12. I'm gonna leave, head to the SEC play. That way, you know, you can get some kind of wins. You can win some kind of championship, you know.